The Banter Guy. Hello everyone, it is the Banter Guy here, and welcome to part 11 of my Dark Souls walkthrough. In the last part we got through the majority of Sen's Fortress. We're now here at this bonfire. We shall put another point into intelligence. Always gotta get that intelligence, man. Because, I don't know if you can tell, but the intelligence gives us, well, it's got A scaling with intelligence, E scaling with strength, but there's no point in upping your strength because that doesn't affect the magic adjust. But basically the shortcut bonfire drops you off back here, and just walk back up, you know, fairly simple concept. But now we're going to deal with a large amount of very nasty enemies. Not least of which is the giant who's chucking bombs at us constantly. Making those incredibly loud noises, and so on. So we gotta deal with him as fast as we can. But first we've got to make this jump. There we go, whoa! Almost didn't make it there. But now we're over here, and we've got the Crestfallen Merchant. Hello!
Ah, what? What? Who are you?
The Chosen Undead.
Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sen's Fortress alone. But I'm no different from those vile creatures. I was driven by conceit. Ah, you think you're different? That you can handle it?
Yeah?
Yes, I remember that feeling. For I was the same. So, let me help you out. With your soul searching.
Zing! Sorry, but basically he's a merchant, he sells black fire bombs, green blossom, pretty good. Titanite, large titanite, green titanite, yay. Great sword, great axe, boulder shield, tower shield, standard arrow, large arrow, feathered arrow, standard bolt, sniper bolt, heavy bolt. The Katarina set, the boulder set, and the steel set. Yes. He also sells thunderplate, or thunderstone plate ring, and spellstone plate ring. Basically, boost magic, boost lightning, defense. Okay. So, we're not going to get much from him, but we shall talk.
There's nothing more to say. I'm finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of story. You bloody fool. Nothing at all? Fine then. Rush in like a naked babe and be skinned alive.
You're not a very happy guy, are you? One thing about Dark Souls, the environments may be luscious and some of them interesting or dark or gloomy, but every single person is morose and depressing. Well, there's one way of getting down quickly. I'm really glad I can one-shot these guys, because otherwise there'd be some problems. Get the cage key, hooray! Shall heal up, and go back. Yay! So basically, this entire area is focused around being a challenge for the people who want to get to Anor Londo. That's the whole point of Sen's Fortress. Now, I'll be honest, when I first heard about the storyline for Dark Souls and actually bothered to research it, I found it to be... I mean, it was a good storyline, but it lacked actual... Like for people who are used to the Call of Duty crap where everything explained through cutscenes in games, which is a terrible way to tell a story, by the way, because it often leads you to be like, okay, this is what my character's like in the cutscene, but in practice he's just a bloodthirsty madman, or whatever. But basically, the cage key unlocks the shortcut. Yay, we're not getting in there right now, it just sends it right back to that first bridge that we crossed with the pendulums, that's where that goes. But, yeah, I don't like stories in games that are told just through cutscenes. I like this game's way of telling the storyline, but it's not pretty clear unless you bother to look at the item descriptions and bother to really engage in the character and stories. So you have to actually take initiative to find out the story, which I like, but a lot of people don't, because basically it forces them to use that thing that's called a brain. Many gamers are not used to using that such a thing since games like the old Nintendo series. Now it's just all shoot 'em up in adaptive AI from Battlefield. Sorry, I'm just... The modern gaming area seems to have taken a point where everyone just wants, you know, more violence, more action, less story, less character. Which I don't. I want stories and characters. I want action and drama and everything else, but whatever. I can't have whatever I want. There's the boss. He's the Iron Golem. Hello! Sorry, I'm going slightly insane over the fact that the modern gaming area seems to be a bit rinse and repeat of the same bloody thing. That's why I don't like the Call of Duty series, because it repeats 5 billion times, and that's why I've never played one and I'll never play one ever again. Because I played 4 and I didn't like it much, and, you know, whatever. Iron Tarkus, hello. Okay, summon. Did you not summon that? Ah! Summon Iron Tarkus for goodness. Iron Tarkus. Thank you. Okay, so he is a very useful summon, like Paladin Leader. Basically, the strong summons are good, the weak summons are crap, because the AI is one path finding and destroy whatever enemy it sees, kind of thing. But, Iron Tarkus will hurry up. There's a giant up here. These guys throwing bombs at us. Hello. Looks a bit annoyed. Tarkus, I could do with some help, mate. Tarkus! Hello. Whoa! So there's that moment where he just goes like that. There's the end of the giant, and we get a Titanite chunk, and Iron Tarkus hasn't taken any damage. Hooray! To the boss! Okay, Tarkus. Let's go, buddy. And that is the end of the Iron Golem. Core of the Iron Golem, hooray! Not the most difficult of fights, I'll be honest. We get a humanity, and we get this glowing sort of golden donut. Examine Ring of Light. We shall be doing that later, but basically, that's all of Sen's Fortress covered, because there's not much else that we really need to do. So, I'm going to head back to Firelink Shrine because we have a mage over there who owes us a debt, and I would like to reclaim that debt. So we shall... I'm an absolute twit. I missed the shortcut, for goodness sake. We need 40 intelligence, so I'm going to pop the souls that we've got given. Now, in regards to the 3 souls of these guys, I'll quickly go over what you can make with them. With Soul Moonlight Butterfly, you can make the Moonlight Butterfly Horn, which is a spear, or the Crystal Ring Shield. Pretty good magic defense shield, not much else. But it's not. This thing is, the soul isn't worth much. You're better off making a weapon with that soul. It's only worth 1,200, I think. You got the Soul of Quelaag, that's worth 8,000, or you can make the Chaos weapon, the Chaos Blade, or the Quelaag's Fury Sword. Or the Core of the Iron Golem, where you can make a Dragon Fist weapon kind of thing, or the Golem Great Axe, which is the axe that Iron Golem used. I don't personally use any of these weapons because there's no real point for my build. But I am going to pop the Core of the Iron Golem soul. You may not like me for it, but it's worth 12,000 souls. I'll keep the other 2, because I may as well show off some of their weapons, because they're actually pretty cool. The Iron Golem stuff isn't. Soul of a Hero. So hopefully we should be able to get to 40 intelligence. Yay, we got to 40 intelligence. Now that we have the 40 intelligence, I'm wondering what I should do next, because I could go to the next area, but I feel like I'd most likely get slaughtered because we don't have a few spells that I normally like having for the next area. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the area we unlocked in Darkroot Garden, and I think I might be wanting to grind up some souls, because there are 2 spells I want, and there's very few ways of getting a great number of souls this early, but I know one really good grinding spot that we unlocked when we got the Crest of Artorias. So that's where we're going. And trust me, it was worth the 20,000 souls to unlock this grinding spot, because you can get a lot of souls very, very quickly doing this. Getting rid of these stupid trees, yay. And this tree. What the... Stupid immunity frames! So here we are at the heart of the forest. Now I'm also going to kindle this bonfire so that, you know, we're at a good 20 Estus flasks. Okay, so now that that's kindled, we can go through this area. And basically, I'll show you the first time going through it, because you do get an extra guy who doesn't respawn, he gives you an extra 3,000 souls. But basically, you run around, drawing as much attention as you can. Keep drawing attention, keep drawing attention. Try and not get hit, that would be the best course of action. So you get the attention. Try and avoid the magic. And basically you run quite a ways back here. And then the AI does something pretty damn stupid, and that's why... well, he fell off there. But the AI will run up and just literally jump to their death. I'm just fathomed by the stupidity. Yeah, come on, you jump off as well. And away go all those bad guys. So yeah, it's a pretty nice way of grinding for souls. And I'm also going to kill a few more of these ghosty people, because I know there are a few more. You have to be very careful though, because they can surprise you and they do insane amounts of damage. So, you know, be careful. That's Ferris. There's our buddy. Whoa! See that damage? That's just crazy damage. Just keep spamming spells and he dies. That's what all the intelligence was for. So that we can do insane damage. Where's Ferris? There she is. Love the damage. And that's the end of Ferris. Get 20 manatees, Black Bow Ferris and Ferris's hat, and 5,000 souls. Damn trees. Wow, they don't die in one hit, that's kind of amazing. But so you can see just from that we got 27,000 souls. So I'm not going to show the rest of the grinding, but what I am going to show is getting a special set of armor And by the way, there's a Cheshire Cat there. That's one of the covenants you can join, but we're not going to join it just yet, because basically, if you join the covenant, you betray the covenant members get angry and they stay angry at you. You cannot repent for your sins if you go against the covenant. But basically back here we have got a very powerful set of armour, the stone set. And we've also got some pretty powerful enemies back here as well, which I'll quickly show before I end the episode off, and then I'll do some grinding, then we shall rejoin when I have enough souls for what I want to do. The little mushrooms don't aggro to you, but these big ones, they hit for insane damage. I have been one-shotted by these guys before running this kind of build, so you want to keep at a good distance and just pummel them with spells. I mean, does it take 5, I guess? Yeah, 5. They're insanely powerful, but they're particularly these two, not so much the ones in the Great Hollow, but these two are really good for gold pine resin, if you want to grind for it. But as you can see, they are extremely resistant, because magic is the hardest thing to resist in this game, in terms of what things resist it more. So, for these creatures to be this tanky towards magic, you know, give them credit where credit's due. Also another gold pine resin, so they're very good for that, and they were guarding, if I get on the right side, they were guarding the enchanted ember. So that's what basically allows you to enchant weapons with magical properties of the enchanted sort. Anyway, we shall now return to Glass Bonfire. Okay guys, so I'll end it here. I will see you in the next part. Like, comment and subscribe for more.